People. Que pasa, sakpa, say what they do. Welcome to Crime Time News, where the difference is in the meds. Now, people, as a person that don't believe in censorship, believe in freedom of speech, it is kind of conflicting for me when I see what is going on in dancehall, especially with this new generation, what them call trap music, and even the state of the Rasta them in a Jamaica that usually stand for something, and people like them say, if you stand for nothing, you fall for everything. So it seems as if the music itself, the Rastafarian culture, specifically trap music in the dancehall, it has taken the music, it has taken the morals and ethics, the mindset of the youth to a whole new level in the abyss of hell. Pretty much the music is influencing negatively. Now, people, influence, like I said, if you stand for nothing, you will fall for everything. And we see say, these new generations of youth, them now hold no meds. They are easily misled. Them have the yes man syndrome. Now, people, I saw a video the other day, and in this video, Mota Baroka was talking, and he was talking about the state of affairs in a dancehall as it pertains to trap music, as it pertains to Rasta nah hold no order, but more specifically, the trap music. So people, take a listen, take a look to exactly what he has to say, and then I'll give my piece.
Yes, so we have a subject you have to tackle in the day here where it might disturb a whole heap of one, but you see this present day dancehall music here, where we see I go on about the players, the trap music and the trapper them and all these things, it the thing. It really the thing, the whole society. And when a man tell you say the music now have nothing to do with nothing, it's foolish to see my talk. Because him was influenced by our next DJ, and our next DJ was influenced by the next DJ. So don't talk about say it's the parents them should not look after them. The parents them is looking after them picnic as far as them can do it. You is responsible for take it to the next level. You don't responsible for carry it go way down in the pit. And I hear some big artists or some big dreadlocks respectable Rastaman I tell man, how come mothers become a bad word all of a sudden? Man used to talk that long time, but it's the first time. If you tell a man that you know you hear them fight, no, it's a normal thing like Ras. You know man say Ras. Mothers become bad word, Rasta. Your mother become a bad word. When a man tell me that it's a bad word, you tell him, you know. So how it reach a stage, eh? How it reach a stage where man just make video with man in a body bag and gonna run around the car and all them things there. And you to watch that and who not talk about say that have nothing to do with nothing. It's mad no mad man. Because you know can make little money here, so no money there, so money here, so when you think say money is the power. Look here man. You say today for you and tomorrow for me, it's straight going on. So you know really depend on the IRS right now. And you can make some money and you know, whole heap of girls and champagne and all them something there. But watch down the line. Because the same thing where your project out there going to turn back and bite you. Because when you're a little youth, we watch the YouTube and the this and the that. When them grow big and see them something and see them father, I project them something there. What you think him about do? When them grow up in a system, in a community, where all them can hear and all them something there. And him start and everybody a laugh when him say it. I see some video where they 5-year-old that says everybody a laugh like it's a joke thing. What are you dealing with? After Jamaica put the world on the map, I'm going to say Jamaica put the world on the map because the world was so such a such a way. Jamaica come rise up that with the music and liberate a whole heap of people that them distress in our apartheid system, in our struggles, right across Europe and Africa. The music uplift the people them and carry the people them on a certain level. And now we see some little youth are going like them not have no sense. And you don't have sense, you know, you don't have sense. But see this little money vibes and this, that and girls vibes. Watch when you no grow tight you no go and do. A whole heap of ones, can remember me tell her daughter say watch what happen, you know. And I say now what, 30 years, 20 odd years after me she turned Christian. And now against other ones now. After me don't tell her for a long time. But watch her now. You see the thing going out. It's sorry for Magadog and Magadog turn around and bite you. And right now, me I tell you now, you not mess up the thing. You not carry the thing gone right down in the abyss. You not carry the thing on a level now where, me I tell you, it's dangerous. Dangerous.
Now, people, like I said, it is not good to censor art. If you're going to censor the music, then you have to censor the movies. However, with the movies, we know say it is acting. With this music, these people are actually losing their life. It is no longer music imitating art, art imitating life. People are actually deading. So therefore, we know say first time these artists, them just a sing, them just a talk. They were not about that life. However, people, what we've realized is that these artists, we call themselves trap artists, which is really chop artists, because they must sing about chopping, they must sing about lottery scamming. Here is a difference. In America, when we talk about trap music is music from the trap, meaning the hustling, meaning the smuggling, meaning the drugs. Jamaica music is clearly telling you, listen, we are chop, we are scam, we are lottery scam, we don't give a FUCK. So people, that is the big difference. Trap music versus chop music, chopper music, that is what they are confusing with trap music overseas. And people, here is why we see the explosion of trap music in Jamaica. It is because of a thing that is called payola. These are the actual only artists, apart from the established artists that are touring and making money off music. Most of these trap artists are making money by illegal means, and then they are laundering. Them a try rinse the money in a music. And do you realize that a lot of times, if you look on YouTube in the news in a real life, we realize that we hear say one trap artist, DEAD. That is the first time that we ever hear about most of these artists, and I understand that maybe they are doing their thing musically underground, so therefore they are not a household name. So people like me say, because of the fact that most of these selectors, most of these radio DJs, they are licky, and the money is coming from chopping. This is what is promoted. This is what Jamaica feels as if this is the new dancehall, and people don't get it twisted. You have artists like Skillibeng, which them claim is a chop or trap artist. However, he is lyrically gifted. He is now international, so it works for him. However, in most cases, most of these people, them just put the chop money in the music. That is what the DJs are playing. So therefore, the whole of Jamaica feel as if it is the hottest thing, a hot bread right now. However, people, it does not cross the border. Yes, a lot of these artists, them get some tours here and there. However, it is just limited to Jamaican. Most of the world don't give a FUCK. And that is why we see reggaeton and Afrobeat just fly past dancehall, point blank and period. So people, here is the facts about the whole thing. Because money is the motive, people are not willing to be creative anymore. People are just going to go with the hot thing because it is proven to their degree of what they call success. That is what they see everybody gravitating to. Now, as it relates to the Rasta, people, me not really know. We are not seeing any sorts of real reggae artists, revolutionary artists out there anymore. It seems as if them get covered for the visa, and it seems as if themselves turn trap artists. And people, it is even quite obvious in a lot of these Rasta artists that pretty much bow out for the money, bow out for the style, because we see say, them are dress up like woman right now. I wear some blouse that they claim a shirt, and also some tight pants, some squeeze my balls. So people, it is as if reggae music and dancehall has no more sorts of respect, nowhere, none at all, other than the one or two artists that are actually holding up the craft in a dancehall and reggae. The rest I think kind of get watered down. And people, I think that the artist that Muta Baroka is talking about, Lady Saw, because people, we see the transition, we see the changes as it pertains to Lady Saw. However, people, that is the next topic for our next day. Point blank and period. Now, the next thing that is popping in the news, people, you've heard me say on several occasions, be very careful of the man or woman that you pick up. Be very careful of the relationship. Whenever you see any sorts of red flag as it pertains to abuse, you need to hit the road, jack or Jill. Now, people, I am speaking about an incident where it is said that a taximan, 34-year-old Leon Reed, he is from Phase 3, Havana Heights, that is in Clarendon. He was recently charged for assault, abduction, assault, occasioning bodily harm, actually bodily harm. Based on the information, it is said that him and his baby mother, the mother of his child, was in some sorts of confrontation on Wednesday. He was arguing with the lady about some sorts of tattoo that she took off. Don't know if she had an ex-man name on her tattoo. Don't know if she had his name and she take it off. People, me don't know exactly what transpired. I don't know the backstory. However, it is said that during that verbal altercation, it turned physical, and him pretty much Kufar gave her a couple of Mike Tyson in the face. It is also said that him grabbed up the lady, abducted her, put her in his cab and took her to his house. However, it seems as if that lady had called some sorts of relative, and the relative called the Pawpaw. The Pawpaw went by Mr. Reed's house. When they went by Mr. Reed's house, it seems as if Mr. Reed smelled the rat. Mr. Reed take for himself. However, during a Pawpaw operation the next week, Friday, 9 days after they apprehended him, he is now in the custody of the Pawpaw. So people, the moral of the story is this. If you start with ish, you're going to end up with ish. So therefore, don't start no ish, won't be no ish. If you entangle in a dirty bungle, you know exactly what is going to happen. Choose somebody that is compatible with you. Choose somebody that don't have any sorts of anger management problem, because once it starts, it never usually gets better. It usually gets to the worstest extent. Point blank and period. Now, people, I understand that you have options in who you want to watch. If you like straight news, no beating around the bush, no sorts of gimmicks, show your appreciation by liking, commenting, sharing, and subscribing. That is how YouTube promotes the videos to like-minded people. Point blank and period.